What's up, you guys? It's Brandi. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. Today I'm bringing you another quick and easy meal featuring these delicious breakfast egg cups. So let's get started. These are all of the ingredients that we're going to be using for today's meal. You can feel free to switch some of these out for your preferences, but these are the ones I had on hand, so this is what I'm going to be using. Starting out first, we're going to take these Grand Crescent rolls. You can feel free to use whatever brand you like, but make sure they're like the bigger, fluffier ones because it gives us a little bit more dough to work with. So I'm just gonna pop those open and go ahead and roll them out. I'm gonna start with using half of the dough. I believe these come about 8 to the pack. Well, yeah, 8 to the pack where they're already pre-sliced. But what we're gonna do is just press them out and try to remove some of those sliced lines because we need 12 squares in all for our egg cups. So I like to go ahead and score it into 6 for each half of the dough like I'm doing here. And then I just pull one off, and what we're gonna do is press this together, stretch it out a little bit. Now you're gonna see mine is taking me a long time to stretch this piece out, but if you keep watching, I'm gonna show you guys an easier method of going about doing this to get a nice square size. Sometimes you wanna fold it over a little bit, just do what you have to do to work it out. So it's kind of like the same thickness all over. So right here, I'm gonna show you guys an easier method of how to go about doing it. So I just fold it over twice, and then I start by just pressing it in the middle, stretching it out, and then using this motion right here, which is what people use when they're making pizza crust. You just wanna jiggle it, hold the sides, and pull it slowly apart to stretch it a little bit because you don't want there to be any holes in the middle. So now moving to our mixture, I'm gonna add 4 whole eggs and whisk those together. You can feel free to use less or more eggs. It's all up to you how fluffy you want it to be. And then I'm gonna be adding a half a cup of egg whites. I think I ended up adding just a little bit more because I needed a little bit more liquid to fill up the egg cups, but this is all to your liking. And also to make it a little bit fluffier, I'm gonna be adding just about a 1/3 cup of almond milk. You can always feel free to use whole milk, whatever kind of milk you have. And then of course, we gotta season it up. You gotta have seasoned food, so I'm adding just a little bit of salt and black pepper. Once I've mixed that all together, I'm then gonna add about half of the cheese that I'm gonna use for this because I want cheese to be all throughout it for every bite that you take. And then later we're gonna add some on top as well. Now moving back to that dough, I'm gonna take each of those slices and put them in a well-greased muffin tin. You wanna make sure that it's nice and greased all throughout and all of the crevices because once these bake, you want them to come out very clean. If you're scared that yours aren't gonna come out easy, then you can always feel free to put in cupcake liners as well or use those silicone ones. That will probably be even better. So I'm just placing those in and kind of like floretting them out like little flowers. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the egg mixture. Now I'm filling these up a little bit too much. You wanna do kind of like 2/3 way because you have to keep in mind you're gonna be putting other fillers in here. Like me, I'm putting sautéed onions and red peppers. I'm also gonna put a little bit of chicken sausage that I pre-cooked along with some spinach, and I'm gonna top it off with cheese. And I'm also just making sure everything's mixed together with a spoon. And then lastly, I'm topping it off with a little bit more cheese. Now we're gonna put these into a 350-degree oven for 15 to 20 minutes. It may need to go a little bit longer. You know they're ready when you can stick a knife or a toothpick in them and pull it out and there's nothing left on it. Now, as I told you guys, my egg cups did overflow in the oven, so while I'm allowing them to cool, I'm just gonna take off all of the excess so when it's time to pop them out, I'm not gonna have any trouble. So then I'm gonna let them cool for about 10 to 15 minutes in the muffin tin before I start trying to take them out very slowly. And here is the perfect egg cup. Oh my gosh, it's so nice and golden brown, the cheese. Oh, My mouth is watering right now watching this. But I'm gonna take the rest of them out and put them on a cooling rack and allow them to cool before packing them up. This is awesome to make starting at the beginning of the week for meal prepping. You can just go to the fridge whenever you finish with your workout, or if you're on the go, and grab a few of these. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, show your girl some love, and click that subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see all of you guys later. Bye.